Hey everybody, Mike from Under the Carolina Sky. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that you are all doing well. Tonight is mail call, and then we're going to make some beef jerky. So look at these envelopes. They're already open. Guys, I apologize, but man, I get so excited when mail comes in that I just rip it open usually before I even get in the front door. So anyway, here we go. This first one right here is really nice. And I'll show it to you. Check this out. Got a patch from Spirit Forest. Look at that. I think it's reflective too. Really super nice patch. It's embossed. Spirit Forest. Mike, thanks for following our journey. It has been an epic adventure. Cheers, Tammy. And this is Tammy down here and her two girls. And Tammy lives in this canvas tent out in Colorado during the summertime, and Spirit Forest is just a really awesome channel. I like it a lot. It's really cool, and thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I got to find some place to put that now. So I was really excited to get that from Spirit Forest. And this next one, I've been waiting on this too, man. I got so excited that I just ripped it open. I know who it's from. You probably do too. There it is. Carolina Chris, check that out. Wow, man, what a nice sticker. Chris says it has the highest grade outdoor vinyl available. Sunproof, waterproof, dishwasher safe. And you better make sure you stick it right the first time because it's really sticky. Ha ha ha. I'm so glad you started doing videos. You're a natural. Oh, Chris, thanks, man. I appreciate that, buddy, very much. Then on the back he says, Mike, see you on the tubes. So a really nice sticker from Carolina Chris. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, you guys need to head over there and check it out. I'll put links for Carolina Chris and Spirit Forest down below. So thanks again, guys. Now tonight we're going to make some homemade beef jerky the easy way. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I found a recipe on YouTube from a gentleman by the name of Larry Hall. And it was very interesting, and I thought I'd try it, and I did. And it was a hit right off the bat. So I'm going to make some more tonight. It's really easy. Now you can do this with ground beef, you can do it with ground turkey, you can do it with venison, whatever you want, but I'm just got some ground beef here tonight. And you want to try to find the leanest ground beef that you can, but you know, whatever you got's going to work. The key is to have as little fat in it as possible, because the more fat that's in it, the quicker you're going to have to eat it. But if you're like me, I don't have a problem with polishing off beef jerky, so by the time I get done passing this out to some of my friends and neighbors, there's not going to be anything left to spoil anyway. So 1 pound of ground beef is all we need. A half a cup of water. We're going to use our teaspoon measure here, and this is the jerky cure and seasoning that I'm using. I got this at Academy Sports and Outdoors. I think it was about $6.99, but here's the cool part, guys. Makes 15 pounds of meat. So there's a lot of jerky cure and seasoning in here. They give you the seasoning packet, and they give you the cure packet, and they also give you this little shaker in case you know that you want to. This comes in the box in case that you want to put some extra seasoning on it a little bit later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put 2½ teaspoons of the seasoning in this bowl. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of the cure in the same bowl. Put the half a cup of water in there. I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to massage it in this 1 pound of ground beef. And when I'm finished with that, I'll bring you guys back and show you the next step. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is we're just going to cover this up with some tin foil. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator, and we're going to let that marinate for right at about an hour. Okay, so in about an hour I'll bring you back and we'll go to the next step. Okay guys, it's been a little over an hour and our ground beef has been in the fridge. As you can see, it's a little darker than it was. So now what we're going to do, I'll set that aside. We're going to take a regular plastic sandwich baggie like this, and I'm going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut the sides out, and I'll show you why. Maybe you've done this before, I don't know, but for me this was a first. Seems to work pretty good. Take our sandwich baggie and we're going to open it up, and then you're just going to either use a can, or if you have a rolling pin that would be even better, but you know, the can seems to work for me. I don't have a rolling pin. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get us some ground beef here. I'm going to try to get a ball just a little bit smaller than a golf ball maybe, or somewhere right around in there. We're going to roll that up. We're going to put it inside the plastic, and then we're going to close the bag. Actually, I'm going to wrap this can in some tin foil. I've got my can wrapped up in some tin foil here now so that I don't get ground beef all over it from my hands. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of smash this out and roll it real nice and thin. Not super thin, but thin enough. You know, like about 1/8 of an inch thick. See how that just peels off? See that? See how it just peels right off of there? We're going to peel it right off of there like that, and we're going to lay it right on our rack. Here's the rack. I'm going to fill this rack up. We're going to have a total of 1 pound of ground beef on here, and when I get done rolling this out and putting it all on the rack, I'll show you the next step. Alright everybody, here's the ground beef now, all padded out nice and thin. You can see how thin that is. And I've got it on this oven rack, and I'm going to put this in the oven at about 170 degrees for 2 hours, and then I'm going to check it, and we'll kind of take it from there. Okay everybody, we're back. It's been about 2 hours. There's only one step left. That is to cut it in strips and put it in a plastic bag. I prefer to use a freezer type bag. It's a little bit thicker. It just seems to work better. Let's give it a try, shall we? Of course, this needs to cool off a little bit, and it will. It's going to be a little greasy at first, but once it cools down, you pat it a little bit with a paper towel, it'll be fine. Wow, man, that was good. It's tender. Really, really good. I did sprinkle some of this with some black cracked pepper, so if you want to do that, you can. Alright guys, that's it. Easy, inexpensive beef jerky. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and take care.